Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We'll do a little ladder. Just a little. As much as I can tolerate. I'm playing quite a lot lately, actually. I've been finding it fairly enjoyable, but I do not have a positive win ratio, so I had to keep working on it. I'm doing better lately, but I'm still making mistakes, so there's a lot to go for. Awful lot. But we'll see it. We'll see how far it goes. Protoss first on Aquilon Wastes, alright. I've had reasonable success against Protoss. We'll see how it turns out. Also, I have no idea if the stream will even remain stable, so my apologies if it goes to hell. Do let me know in the chat if something's going wrong. Should be running at 60 FPS. I mean, I did tests before and everything was fine, but who knows? As you're well aware, Time Warner is a complete nightmare. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, it probably won't stay smooth. Seems very unlikely, but yeah, we'll try it. I'm looking into different options right now with regards to what I should be doing with my connection. One of those things is, of course, a dedicated line, which is going to cost an absolute fortune. But it's one of those. It's just one of those things. Like, my business is built on the internet, so I've got to have reliability. And to be fair, if I can stream more, then that's probably a good thing. It's like, there's a lot of stuff that I do, like, say, research for games I'm about to do for WTF is, that I think would actually be kind of cool to stream. Pretty neat to do that, I think. We'll see.
Not enough minerals.
We will see.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
I hate Aquilon Waste because the probe always gets into your base. And it probably... If you're going to be a really annoying son of a bitch, you end up harassing with it. And it gets incredibly irritating. Like, you'll go and attack. I'm just going to make sure he doesn't attack. He's going to do it. I knew it. I hate it when people do that. It's the most annoying thing in the world. Let's make sure we put people in gas. I'm going to open up Reaper here. I pretty much open up Reaper every matchup now. It makes more sense from a scouting perspective. You benefit quite a lot. All I'm going to do is I'm going to keep him in here, so that probe is going to die, pretty much guaranteed, which is always nice. And I'm going to build the Reaper, and I can get the kill with him. I'm not going to waste any mining time here. What I do want to do, of course, is keep an eye on him, make sure he doesn't sneak around and get himself a pylon down anywhere. Because that would definitely be bad. So we'll build the Reaper, we'll kill the probe with it, and then we'll use it for scouting. I'm not going to micro it within the base because I'm bad. I could have tried for a surround there, but you know, it doesn't really matter that much. I just want that probe dead. And that's exactly what's going to happen. I'm going to kill him, and then I'm going to put the factory down. Actually, I'm going to reactor up first. There we go. Where'd he go? Is he hiding in the corner? Yeah, I thought so. There he is. Sweet, so we can easily kill him. Reactoring there. I'm going to expand. Going to go have a bounce into the base and see what he's doing. There we go. Okay, so my expansion's on its way. Once I've got that, I'll be able to produce marines. I can now make a factory as well. So I could either do marines or I can do drops. In this situation, I generally go for the 4 marine, 2 Widowmine drop. Tends to work fairly well. Sometimes I'll do a 4 Widowmine drop, but it's often a lot of commitment. More so than you really should at that stage. Like, if they manage to spot them somehow, then you're kind of boned. Okay, so he doesn't really have anything right now. He expanded quite quickly. Okay. I wonder if there's a way that we can pressure that. There might be. Let's put down 2 more barracks. Let's start to ramp things up.
Not enough minerals.
Okay. Cool. And I want a starport down now. Because he's expanded first, that means his tech's a little bit behind. So it means I may be able to pull off some drop nonsense. So I'm going to start building Widow Mines. I'm just going to do a 2 Widow Mine drop here, because again, I don't want to overcommit, and I do want to keep my economy rolling.
What's going on?
Not enough minerals.
As you can hear, the guy outside thinks he's very impressive with his loud car. I'm not impressed by his loud car.
Big job, huh?
Okay. Make sure all of these are added together. Okay, 2 more gateways. Alright. Super standard right now, no robo, which is good news. And we'll put down a second one of those, so... Ah, he just scouted that. Actually, I don't know what he saw there. He scouted something, I don't know how much he scouted there. What I'm going to do is take these Marines and poke them down. Because it's probably hidden that probe somewhere. Add a tech lab on there. Transfer some of these probes. We need to get a bunker down as well. So far, so good, I think. Okay, so he didn't hide anything there. That's always good. Alright, let's go for the 2 Widow Mine drop.
Add-on complete.
Understood.
I'm going to scout once more with the Reaper. See if there's anything I need to know about.
Energy.
Okay, cash-wise, we're looking pretty good.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
We do, however, need to get 2nd and 3rd gas. Otherwise, we're not going to get very far.
Add-on complete.
Alright, it worries me that I didn't scout anything else there. That's really weird. At this point, he should have something else. Can't imagine what he's trying to do. Alright. Let's boost and drop. Okay, he's got the robo back there. He's got a forge. Okay, so he's going to lose a stalker. Not really a big deal. I mean, it's not really a big investment for me either. That's the cool thing. Alright, let's start getting some units out. Let's start getting some upgrades. Let's get the engineering bay out. He's got a forge, so I need to, of course, remember that. Alright, so I'm denying a huge amount of mining time here, which is phenomenal. I do want to know where the rest of his stuff is. Like, he should have something. I know he hasn't got a 3rd base. He's going to lose a bunch more probes. He's going to lose it. Nah, I'm going to lose that. That's fine. I killed way more than enough to justify what I just did there, so that's totally fine. Let's try and keep up the macro. That means I need more supply depots. Upgrades. 2 more barracks. He doesn't have a lot of units, to the point where I think if I get Stim and a medevac, I can probably go and pressure him. I kept that medevac out safely as well, so that's always good. Let's have a quick scout around, see if there's anything. I mean, this Reap will eventually die. He's done a great job of seeing pretty much everything, which is great. Let's check the back. Okay, double forge. Okay, so I really want to strike him while he doesn't have an upgrade advantage. If I let him get too far ahead in that regard, that's going to suck. It does, however, mean that his Colossus count is going to be significantly lower than what it would be. Eventually lost the Reaper. He was a hero of our times. He got us so much money. Saved us so many scans. That means more mules. He is a hero of the capitalism. Alright, good, good, good.
Not enough minerals.
There we go. Okay, so things looking alright right now. I could go in with Stimmer without combat shield and maybe do some damage, because I know I've got him on the economic back foot. I could certainly pressure. You know, the worst case scenario is that I just back off, so it's not really that bad. So poking at the front with +1, probably not too bad a plan.
Not enough minerals.
I do need to get more starports up there.
Not enough.
Start to poke away at that, get my 3rd up. Okay, I also may be able to... Okay. Taking a little bit of damage here and there. With Stim, I've probably got enough to make this work. Hold position. That was a mistake. Yeah, I'm miscontrolling this completely. Let's pick up that pylon and then just back off, I think. A couple more Widow Mines outside would definitely not hurt. Can we just drop those guys? They've been in the bloody medevac forever. There we go. I think what we can probably do as well is pressure the front and then drop the rest of his base. I don't know what kind of tech he's going for. That's kind of what worries me here. Apparently he's not going for any tech, which means that, like, my force will beat him. Which is what's kind of strange about it. Usually you'd expect some kind of tech coming out now. I'm gonna get the armory out. Second energy bay. Did I start my CC? No. Let's start the CC. I'll put it down there. Gather all my forces up. And again, I'm going to pressure the front, and then I'm going to drop the base. Is there an observer? No. Okay, that's good to know. That should delay his push a little bit. So what we're going to do is we will take some units. Okay, he's got Colossus. Good to know. Alright, back off. I've still got a bigger army than he does. Alright, so I'm gonna drop his mineral line. And attempt to pressure at the front. He's gonna have to choose where he wants to fight. Back off a little bit here. Stim. Let's kill some important buildings, like his... the ability to build his Colossus would be good. Okay, time to back off. Get some more units out. Okay, took a lot of damage there, so I do need to get sorted out. Alright, did I kill... How did I not kill the... What happened? That was weird. Oh, I rallied all my stuff back. I'm such an idiot. Alright, I may have just killed myself. Yeah, it's entirely possible that I may have just lost the game right there. Let's see. Oh, his Colossus are out of position. That's always good. His Colossus are actually hitting the wrong thing, so I think I will actually win this fight now. If he wasn't terrible, then he would have got me there, but he is. I'm kind of overstimming here, but it's worth it to kill that. Get a bad engagement there. That's good. Sweet. Okay. It's kind of annoying that I was aiming to kill the Colossus tech and I didn't, because I accidentally rallied all my guys back. That's one of the disadvantage with that. I think a lot of people like to use that button, and I do as well, and it's actually really bad, because it can involve, if you're trying to do anything multi-pronged, you do something dumb like rally all of your stuff backwards. Okay, so I definitely did some damage. I want to see if he's got a third base. Tech-wise, I'm looking pretty good. I did kill his army. It's going to take him a while to get that back. My medevac count's looking pretty good. My upgrades are looking alright. He, admittedly, is upgrade heavy, so that's something to consider. I'm going to put down just a missile turret or two just to annoy observers. And also, it's going to give me more coverage for my Widow Mines so they're not easily spotted. I'm going to check to see if he has a third base. Alright, he has a third base, so we need to move to deny that. Doom Drop's probably a really good way of doing that. So I'm going to Doom Drop that base, and then we're going to get out there as quickly as possible. In the meantime, I should be adding more barracks on. Sweet. Okay. Concussive Shell would be useful. He is building a decent amount of Zealots. Okay. More medevacs. This Colossus count's not that high, so I'm not building Vikings. I also have a feeling he might try to transition. Alright. So we're going to drop this, kill it, and then leave. Focus fire the Nexus. And just immediately get out of there. I have no interest in sticking around. That was totally fine. I achieved exactly what I was aiming to do. I'm about maxed out, which is always good. Excellent. That's what we like to see. Lol. Not really sure what these guys are doing, but they're easily replaced. He's got a weaker economy than I do now, so... what is his upgrades like? I actually will have an upgrade lead on him quite soon,
Ready for pickup?
which is always good. So we'll drop these out. We'll get all of our stuff back up. We'll remax. I need to stop building off that. They stayed on Colossus tech, and I see no sign of Templar, which is good news. The funny thing is like you might say, well, you need Vikings. You don't necessarily. If you actually really Marauder heavy and have a lot of medivacs, it actually doesn't matter that much. These guys are just being lazy for no apparent reason. I think we might want to try and take a 4th base as well. Alright, pretty much about maxed out.
Mineral field depleted.
So we'll posture towards the center of the map.
Additional supply depots required.
Okay, cool, we're maxed. Nice. He has a pylon there, that needs to die. I'm gonna put these down as Vanguard mines just in case he tries to go for me. Right, kill that pylon. I'm gonna send this marine around the map to see if there's any other pylons. Hello. Yeah, like that one right there. That one needs to die. Everyone else kind of move forward. Let's see if he's tried to establish a base here. He might have. Can't really build anything right now, so I'm just banking as much as I can. Ooh, hello. This is a dangerous place to be. Oh, this is an advantageous position. I can hit the natural. He moved his entire army over there. That's actually a mistake. If I attack the natural now, I can get into a really good position. Nice. Let's kill his natural nexus. And then we're going to leave with everything we've got. Okay. Zealot run by. No big deal. Not really doing much damage. Okay, so we killed his natural.
On my way.
Good. It's good news. We can turn that into a planetary. Get a missile turret or 2 up there. Ooh, he blinks in. Thankfully, I do have that, so I'm almost remaxed again. He took yet more damage. I didn't. That's always good. Spare workers can go here. Let's get more gas up. We need to be on 3-3. Want to maintain that upgrade lead. There's only one Colossus there. As weird as an engagement this seems to be, it's actually not that bad. Especially considering I flanked him. So let's kill the Colossus. Like, I'm taking losses, but I can afford them and he can't. So it doesn't really matter. I just crushed his army from 3 sides and there's the GG. Sweet. That went pretty well. Yeah, I'm fairly happy with how that went, actually. That was nicely done. Denied the 3rd. Killed his natural. Was everywhere his army wasn't. Which is the important thing to do when your enemy is using a lot of Colossus. Unfortunately, that was a Silver Leaguer according to that. It's weird, I've run into like 2 Silver Leaguers today, even though I've been playing a bunch of Platinum and Diamonds. Yeah, so, I don't know. I mean, you can often run into these really high MMR Silver Leaguers that haven't leveled up yet, that are actually Platinum level, but hey, whatever. It's cool. It doesn't matter. A win is a win is a win. Alright. We shall try another one, I think. Sweet, I'm top 10 in my division now. That's always nice. Actually, before I do that, I just want a quick look at my profile. I clicked cancel. Did it actually do that? There we go. I want to have a look at my win rates. I can't remember how you find that. Where is that? I need to look at the maps that I'm winning on, the maps that I'm not. Curious. It's under statistics, isn't it? Yeah. Race report. There we go. Okay, so my win rates right now versus Zerg is pretty high. I'm terrible at TVT, and my versus Protoss is getting better. But, yeah, the win rates are not that great. My map report. I apparently never win on Whirlwind, but it turns out I've actually never played a game there, so that's probably why. Xeris Prime apparently sucks ass. I'm pretty sure I vetoed that as a result. Derelict Watcher, I'm 7 for 2 on. I can win Neoplanet S 88% of the time, so I guess that's good. I'm better at little aggressive maps than those big ones that let a Zerg take like 50 bases and then crush me with everything or just anything they want to build. Is the stream stable? Please do let me know in the chat. It would be nice to know. Obviously, like, during big fights, it slows down because this game is terribly optimized. But, hey, that happens regardless. Cool. Glad to hear it. It's always nice. I guess because it's late at night and I haven't streamed in a while. It's being nice, so, hey. I'll take what I can get. TBT. Alright. I played some pretty intense TBTs on this map, actually. Like, big tank play, all sorts of things like that. Obviously, dropping Hellbats is a good way to do things. And you're pretty silly if you don't do it. The reason, of course, being for that is that it's just such an efficient trade. Even if you only kill a couple of SCVs with it, it's a really, really good idea. Opening with Reaper here is not bad either. So, I'll take what I can get. I think lately, I've been playing like a very Hellbat-centric style with a lot of tanks, but the problem with that is that Bio kills it. Like, and if you play a lot of Hellbats versus a guy that has a lot of tanks, and the Hellbats don't do anything, so... yeah, that's not so good. Asking about nukes. No one really... well, this is the only matchup where you would want to use a nuke, because if he's got a lot of tanks, then nuke plays really good. Aside from that, you don't use nukes because they're just bad. And it sucks, but they are. They're not reliable enough to really justify the cost, and otherwise, like, ghosts in this matchup are generally not very useful. Because what else do you do with them other than nuke with them? EMP is very, very rarely useful. Yeah, you can do stuff like EMP medevacs, which is pretty cool, but it takes a lot of control that at this level you shouldn't really have. So, as a result, you end up screwing everything else up because you were too busy fucking around with a ghost. Which is not that good.
Not enough minerals.
Yeah, if he goes for a lot of tanks, then to dislodge him, then damn right I'll use nukes. It's one of the best ways to do it.
Not enough
But at the moment... we'll have to see how it goes. Alright, we'll have to see who drops Hellbats first. And I'm going to get gas, so I want to drop Hellbats fairly quickly. And then we'll have a look at the situation in the game. The last 3 TBTs, it's gone on for a while because I played a tank-heavy style, so it's ended up transitioning into late-game battlecruiser, which, generally speaking, I will win. I've lost only one game when I've transitioned to that. It's good if you can catch your opponent off and he doesn't have a high Viking count. If he does have a high Viking count, then it doesn't tend to work so well. Unfortunately. Your BCs just die. The cool thing about it is you can transition out of mech using it because the armor upgrades are now the same now, so you get vehicle upgrade and aircraft upgrade all in one handy little bundle, which is very nice. Big fan of that. Star Station is a stupidly good map to use Reapers on, and that's why, because it has a giant open cliff face. Of course, the problem is in TBT that you can also get Reapers used on you. I've been pretty lucky not to have that happen. This build is vulnerable to that. So it's kind of a roll of the dice. Problem with this build is you go straight into a reactor after that. So if they do hit you with a Reaper and you don't catch it with your Reaper, then you can lose a lot of SCVs before you're able to get anything out. But I'm kind of rolling the dice here and saying, hey, I'm hoping he doesn't use a Reaper on me. And I can always bring my Reaper back to fight his Reaper, so it's not that bad. But it can be a little bit risky. Okay. Let's get the CC up. I'm not going to build it on the low ground. I've stopped building on the low ground lately because it's too risky for the benefit it gives you, and I don't have the control to defend it. So, because I'm bad, I build it on the top now. Okay. Right, he hasn't expanded yet. He suspected that I would bring out a Reaper, which is not true. Okay, I need to be prepared for the possibility of a Hellbat drop here, because he is already building his factory. He'll probably add his starpot on pretty quickly. So, there's a couple of ways to deal with that. An engineering bay is always nice. That does tend to do a pretty good job of denying medevacs. Let's have a look. Yeah, he's definitely going to Hellbat drop me. You can see he's got an armory there, so that's pretty bad. Okay, right, that's fine. Bunker in the... a bunker around here is usually pretty good for that. So I need to be prepared. Widow Mine's always quite nice for that as well. So we'll use some Widow Mine defense. And we'll build a missile turret. And it's going to be pretty difficult for him to actively Hellbat drop me. The main... Oh, what was that? I don't know, but let's get the Reaper out of the way and just take that Zelnaga. Okay. I've got to build a Widow Mine. I also need to be prepared to defend my natural as well. He's going to drop Hellbats on something, and I need to make sure that it's a really inefficient trade for him. In the meantime, I need to get my own starport out.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough.
The good thing is that he seems to be doing this on one base, so if